You came! You got here all right? No one followed you? Mama, how is she? I know. I'm worried about her too. She still ain't healed up yet. But did you see my pa back then? Man, I don't remember the last time he got that angry. There ain't no pleasing him. No matter what I do, he's always gonna see me as some little girl doing stupid stuff. After Ma got hurt, Pa's been on my case non-stop. I get it. My Ma getting hurt was my fault, and I'm so sorry it happened. But the martled ducks are supposed to be gentle creatures. That's why I tried to attract one. My old man would know if he'd only read a book about it, but he threw it away. And he doesn't read anyway. He said it was 'cause I learned about that soupler from the book. Said Trudy shouldn't be lending it out that easy. But it's Howlett's book. It's like a piece of history. How could he disrespect him like that? You know, I actually rented out both of Howlett's books. One was the one Pa threw away, full of all these pretty pictures and lure recipes and the like. The other one's called What It Takes to Be a Real Monster Hunter. Pa didn't. I brought it with me and read it cover to cover. The more I read it, the more sense it made. Most monsters out there don't want to hurt us. They just want to be left alone. And the best way to go about it ain't to shoot 'em up. It's more about how to coexist. Howlett wrote that force should always be the last resort. There's always other ways to get the creatures to behave differently. It's fascinating stuff. I ain't the kind of person to run away from my problems. Right now, I'm just focusing on that giant duck. It hurt Ma, but I don't know why. And I reckon it can hurt more folks. I've gotta right this wrong. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna do it my way. I ain't gonna go in wildly waving a shotgun like my pa. I just gotta learn about it. Its habits, what it lacks. Howlett did it. Martle did it. I'm gonna walk in their footsteps. I ain't figured out what I gotta do, though. Oh, if only Pa hadn't thrown the book away. If only Pa hadn't thrown the book away. If you see a shooting star, spare me a wish, will ya? Oh, yeah, I do have a favor to ask ya. I got something. I want you to give it to my ma. It's a doll from when I was a kid. I kept it in my treasure chest. Please take it to her. She'll know I'm okay. Also, would you mind picking some herbs for my ma? I want to make sure she's getting better. I got a little money saved up. You can take it. Phew, I'm feeling a lot better after talking to you. All right, you can head back now. I gotta go find that duck. It's so boring here, but I still can't go back right now. I know I'm gonna figure something out soon. It's so boring here, but I still...
Don't worry, Mabel. We'll find her.
She's out there alone.
We'll let you know if there's any news. Now, go and rest up, you hear?
Thank you for the herbs, dearie. I've been feeling a lot better these last couple of days. This doll. This was Elsie's favorite doll. Did you meet her? Elsie, my baby. Where is she? Why isn't she with you? Take me to her, quickly. Oh, it's like that. Is that what she's up to? It sounds so dangerous. Forget it. She's like her pa. When she's got her mind set on something, well, there's no stopping her. I'm sorry you've had to deal with all this, dearie. Elsie and Coop are, well, they're birds of a feather. If Elsie doesn't want to come back yet, maybe it's time we gave her a bit of space. I'll talk to Coop. Thank you for being there for her. You've done a lot for her, for us. Just please keep an eye on her. My little girl. She's gone. Where are you, honey? Oh, please, please help us find our girl. take it easy.
Oh, hey. So you heard about, Elsie, right? It's a tough thing having your daughter going missing like that. I ain't envying them ranch folks one bit. I'm still gathering information on the case. You're a friend, right? Can I ask you something? When did you last see her? Hey, now, I ain't against you here. I'm trying to help find her. You ain't helping no one by being quiet, least of all Elsie. Nah, anything that thinks she might have run away? Yeah, I heard about that duck. Really should have reported it to the Civil Corps. Let us handle it. And now all this. All right, last up. Do you remember anything that could have given you a hint that she just ghosts like this? Did she ever talk about it before? Yeah, I know she's a tough gal, but it's still dangerous around Sandrock. I'm kinda worried. Anyway, thanks for your help, partner. I gotta go write all this up. If you hear anything else, just let me know, okay?
Be seeing ya.
I mean, I ain't saying no exactly, but...
That's good, Sheriff. Then you'll be over at 7 p.m.?
Now, hold on there. Not exactly no, ain't exactly yes.
That sounds awfully paradoxical, sir.
Yeah, not so much of a paradox as it is a vague statement. Forget it. Well, can I bring the builder?
Of course, Sheriff. I'm planning a dinner party tomorrow night. Captain can't make it, but I still want Justice to come. The theme is soup.
Yeah, I hear you. And I ain't saying I don't want to come.
So you do want to come?
Well, I just don't want the builder to miss out, you know? What if they're busy?
Are you busy tomorrow night?
Ah, that's great.
All right. 7 p.m. at my house. You don't have to bring anything, but you can if you want. Just make...
Nah, I've been putting this off. He's a good partner, but kind of weirds me out a little. I always wanted to keep our relationship, you know, professional. He sure does love those rocks. There ain't nothing wrong with that, mind you. I just don't know what we talk about. And it ain't like I'm trying to avoid it. I just needed some backup. Well, with you there, I reckon it's gonna be fun, actually. It'll be good to get to know the fellow who's always got my six a little better. Anyway, thanks for coming with me. I'll see you there, partner.
Howdy! I was hoping I'd run into you. You free tonight? Let's go for a walk at, say, 6 p.m. I know a place with a beautiful view. All right. See you then.
Hey there! Wow, thank you so much.
Well, well, our star builder has come through. These look good. Well, with fireworks, it's impossible to tell until ignited, but still, I believe in you, little fireworks. Amir is usually very busy. Seems the only available time for her is tomorrow at 9 p.m. Meet us at the usual fireworks spot. Don't be late. And remember to bring the fireworks with you.
Catch you later.
You came! I was worried you were gonna get caught up with work. Phew! Another day almost over. You know, it's the first time I've come here with anyone. You can see so far from here. Really puts things into perspective. Did you get Aloe's letter? I was surprised he wrote to you. Ma says he's been talking about you all the time. I've never seen him do that before. He never even writes to his pa. You know, he's taken it real tough since he left. My ex, well, he took off before the ink dried on the divorce papers. Sometimes I wonder if he was ever really there at all. Anyway, enough about that. Ma sent me pictures from my boy's party. Take a look at this one. You can see by his smile how much he loves the train model. It made me happy too. I haven't always been able to give him the things he wants. It was nice to be able to spoil him a little for once. You know, the more I get to know you, the more I think you have such a big heart, and you work harder than anybody in this town to make it grow. Look at me prattling on. Tell me more about yourself. What were you like as a child? Or how about plans for the future? Ah, I remember her. I think I saw her running around Sandrock. Heard she was a friend of yours. You know, I always thought my future would be business and motherhood. Friendship, love, all that was left behind me. I never imagined wanting anything other than bringing my son here. I didn't think my own happiness was important right now, but you showed me I was wrong. I never understood that until you came along. But I believe you're right. Happiness shouldn't be dependent on how hard someone works. It just is. Well, just thought I'd tell you that I appreciate you being such a great friend to me. It's nice to be able to trust someone. And, you know, if you ever need help with anything, know I've got your back too. Time to get back to it, eh? See you around.
My baby. What did we do wrong? Were we too hard on her? Thank you.
That's all well and good in theory.
I can't believe she really ran
This is
away.
what people ought to be
She was
doing.
always talking about it before, but I thought it was just one of her fantasies. I hope she comes back soon. I miss her.
My pa was yapping again the other day. Relationship, relationship, relationship. I swear, it's the only thing on his mind. I mean, you gotta be close with someone before going there, right? Hey there.
Aha!
So true.
What's more hip than doing the right thing?
Thank you.
If
Hello.
more people followed the light without question, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Be seeing ya. Dogmatic, yet sensible.
Thank you.
Guess I never thought of it like that.
Dang, girl. I ain't meant for this to happen. I just wanted to. I don't know. I just wanted to come home. Hmm.
Howdy. Take her easy.
You ever seen a monster from the peripheries? The nasty ones are usually around 18 to 20 feet tall, but occasionally you run into a real big one. Once I even had to call for backup. Catch you later.
Hello, all. Thank you for coming to this meeting. No doubt you are all wondering what Mr. Moose's decision will be, to invest or not to invest. That is the question. Well, without further ado, let's hear it from Mr. Moose himself.
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. Hi, as a business person, I tend to strike quickly to the heart of the matter. Please, do not mistake my directness for discourtesy. I have reached a decision to finance the plan to build a tunnel directly through the Eufaula Range to and from Portia. Sandrock's been slowly dying since its oasis shrunk and the Northern High-Speed Railway was completed between Natara and Highwind. But its inherent advantages are still there. The ruins here and the riches they may hide are invaluable. Plus, being at the literal center of the free cities, well, I just refuse to believe that there's not something to be had here. It's no secret, the issues you've all faced around here. But now I've heard your stories, how you've built yourself back up time and time again from the brink of ruin. Heck, I've even seen it for myself. Brave folk like Builder putting their lives on the line for the good of the town. Listen, I think we all got off on the wrong foot. But with great conviction, I too am now proud to say, I believe in Sandrock.
Yes!
Oh, ho, ho, ho!
It's all thanks to everyone's efforts, especially yours, Builder.
That's right. We still have a long way to go if we're to make Sandrock repeat its former glory. But I'm fully invested. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk planning. You all already met Mint. The gentleman over here is Albert. He's an expert in negotiations and construction management. Supposedly you have a plan to present? Go ahead, please.
You're too kind, Mr. Musa. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. I won't bore you with the details, but here's the summary. Our goal here is to construct the road from both city-states and meet up in the middle of the southern Eufaula. I'm in charge of the portion side of the project, and I'll liaison with my old friend Heidi on the Sandrock part. The project will be made up of 3 key parts. One is to dig a tunnel on the Sandrock side through the Eufaula Range. On the portion side, we also have to dig a tunnel through the Muskoke Range. Finally, we'll need to come up with some sort of durable pavement for the road for the hottest part of the desert. You know, to prevent it from crumbling. That about sums it up. I believe Heidi already has a plan for the tunnel's construction here.
Right. The overall tunnel design is already complete, but we still need to do a feasibility study on the terrain to see if we need to make any changes. Mint?
Yes, I'm here for that.
Since you just got here, why don't you get some rest today? You can start tomorrow. Once you have done your survey, we can have another meeting to hash out all the construction details. Builders, I would advise you to be on standby. Lots of things are coming your way.
Hey! How can you say that when my little turtle just went missing? I don't need slackers in my commerce guild. You get me? You'll do this, or else I'll report you to, somebody. Not to worry, Mr. Musa, sir. We'll do such a fine job, it'll be the most beautiful tunnel and road ever.
I hope you pull your weight on this project. It'll be the most important thing for Sandrock going forward. And you're one of the best builders I know.
Oh, Mr. Musa, you really planned out everything already.
That, my dear Trudy, is my secret to winning.
Hello! Take it easy.
What do you mean exactly when you said that you refuse to believe there's not something to be had here?
Well, I have a bit more plan than what I've made public. You all are here, smack dab in the middle of the continent. Let's say, if I were to ever build some sort of central hub for land transportation, it'd be right here where I'm standing. It makes sense logistically for trade and, if it ever came to it, war as well. The Alliance of Free Cities has limited population, but makes up a lot of territory. That's a weakness. If push ever comes to shove, we need to be able to move supplies around as quickly as possible. Every second lost could mean the difference between victory and defeat in another potential war against Duvos. And when I saw how you all handled yourselves, well, that just sealed the deal for me. The truest test of character is seeing people when things are at their worst.
Very sound, very insightful, Mr. Musa. It means a lot to have your support, especially with it being so well thought out. If I may ask, where did you learn to think like this? It's all so macro.
School of Hard Knocks, Miss Heidi.
Huh?
I'm sure your mayor went to that school as well.
Uh-huh.
See ya.
So, Heidi, let's talk logistics and communication. And mayhaps later there'll yet be time for rekindling old flames.
We barely know each other.
Huh?
How's the Golden Genius?
Gust? Gust is fine. Turned out he's super protective of his cute little sister and...
Yes, let's talk logistics and communication.
And so, you see, Mr. Musa, heavy equipment thingies, they require a lot of gold. And as a conductor, that's a thing, right? Well, in any case, that's why it's so darn expensive. I mean, if I could use less gold, I would, really. But we at the Sandrock Commerce Guild simply refuse to cut corners. That is, unless you want us to, Mr. Musa, or, sir.
Uh-huh. Say, Commissioner, I think I left my wallet in the guild. Was it stuffed full of golds or completely empty? I can't seem to recall. Ah, well, that's neither here nor there. Would you mind fetching it for me?
But of course, I shall return it to you post-haste. In at least one of the conditions you just described. Cover it for me, newbie. Buy me some time.
A moment, please. I want to emphasize that I really need you to handle most of the builder work for this project. When I roll, I want to roll with the best people. Cool. You'll receive the standard rate, plus a bonus on all commissions related to the Road to Portia project. Do your best. A lot of people are counting on you.
So, they brought you out here again?
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of Moose's guy now, which is good. You know, nice to have a stable gig.
Indeed. Stability is an often overlooked aspect in evaluating the utility of a given profession. I should know, as those who make such oversights are the types that I've tended to seek out for my lab assistant position. In any case, congratulations. You are aware that Mr. Musa is the wealthiest person in the Free Alliance. That should lead to some solid opportunities for you.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Good. So, this tunnel project, will you be needing any new equipment designed? I've been working on a prototype based on an old world design, something rather obscure, something you never would have heard of. A laser-sharpened sword, forged from steel folded 1,000 times. My theory is that it will be able to slice through the rock, facilitating your tunnel building endeavors through the mountains to Portia. All I need is a bit of funding to get it off the ground and into the forge.
What? You mean like that ninja sword you drew on the back of the math homework back in 5th grade?
No, completely unrelated to that. That was just some childish fantasy. I'm surprised you still remember that. You really think that as an adult, I would still fancy making that sword?
Okay, well, I appreciate the offer, Space Case, but Moose has got this project pretty well lined up already. Pretty sure we'll be using already known construction equipment for this project. Don't think we'll need any research this time. Thanks, though.
I see. Inform me if circumstances change. You're going to wish you had my ninja sword.
Goodbye.
want to be a
Oh,
pastor.
I can use that in the next fireside.
Let's just not go overboard with that.
When will people learn?
Hey there. See ya.
Howdy.
Thanks.
Hey, you're here. Justice is at the dining table already. You two can talk a while. Maybe avoid the subject of soup ingredients. I may have worn him out on the topic already.
Hey, glad you're here. He introduced me to his friend, Wilson. It's kind of freaking me out. I swear he's giving me the stink eye.
Food's ready.
Thanks, Unsure. Hey, this looks really good.
Thanks. I made it. From stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Made it from the stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know you could cook so well. When did you learn that?
I don't know. I just read what's on the page.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Well, you follow instructions well.
Thanks, boss. That means a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, seen any nice rocks lately?
Yeah, I saw a great one the other day.
Can I see it?
It looked pretty comfortable where it was, so I left it.
Ah, aw, heck. Getting nostalgic, are we? I guess. I played around a lot. Used to follow around my old boss. Thought he was the meanest yak hand I ever seen.
You used to be young, Sheriff?
I'll take that as a compliment. Me and Owen used to play sheriff and sand bandit. I guess I always had it in me, huh?
Wow, Sheriff. That was a great story.
Less of a story, more of a statement, but, what about you, Unsure? When I picture you when you were little, well, I just imagine a tiny you.
Right on the money, boss. Especially when I was a baby. Real tiny. I used to collect pebbles, too. How things change, huh?
Yeah, that's right. So...
Yeah?
Nothing. Nothing.
Shoot anything recently, sir?
Well, I mean, you've been with me recently.
Yeah, of course. That's right. Saw the whole thing. No, I never met him. Sounds like a cool guy, though.
Aw, man, you don't even know. Things that guy could do.
Sounds like you really respect him, boss.
Respect him? I would have given my life for him. And he would have given his right back. He was always there to support us.
Sounds a lot like you, Sheriff.
Aw, shucks, Unsure. Thanks. But if old B3 was still around, he'd make guys like us look like oblong rutabagas and week-old tater salad. I ever tell you about the Sandrock Hotel standoff?
The Sandrock Hotel standoff? No.
All right, so picture this. Guy had gone into the Blue Moon. This was way back, mind, before Owen's day. Was called the Sandrock Hotel. Guy was a mean piece of work. Kinda eyes that you know were looking for trouble. Covered his face with a mask, but you can still see that scowl underneath. Kinda face that brought fear to the eyes of regular folk. Got a 6-shooter, carrying a sack to put the goals in. He walks in and just starts blasting. Yeah, lucky no one was killed, but dang. So, he starts blasting and looks Owen's pa in the eye, says, "Give me all your money." Now, Owen's pa was a smart man. He ain't about to throw down his life for some goals. So God leaves, heads outside and comes face to face with B3.
Whoa.
Whoa's right. B3's standing there, facing down this devil. Ain't a drop of fear in them eyes. B3 just says, "That ain't right of you, friend. We treat each other good in this here town." And this robber just lets out this cackle like some maniac.
What happened next, boss?
Well, quick as lightning, B3 shoots that there gun right out of his hand, throws down his own, and tackles the guy. Yeah, just tackled him. B3 wasn't about killing. Didn't want to shed no blood, you see. So Guy gets thrown in jail, locked up, and shipped off to Atara. Ain't never heard from again.
That's really cool, boss.
Yeah, I ain't seen a shot like that ever since.
I wish I could have met him.
Yeah, me too, buddy. I reckon he could have taught you a lot.
You've taught me a lot too, Sheriff.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty much everything other than like walking, talking, a couple other things. I know I learned from you.
Well, thank you, Unsure. I didn't know that.
Well, I guess I taught you something too then, boss.
Haha, I guess you did. Ain't that something? Well, it's getting kinda late.
Right.
You know, I had a lot of fun tonight.
That's cool. You didn't have to.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I was a little apprehensive.
Why, boss?
Well, I usually find your unique brand of weirdness to be abrasive rather than endearing.
Understandable, sir.
But I reckon I misjudged you. You're a good cop and a great guy, let alone chef. What do you call this here yellow soup anyhow?
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I reckon we gotta head now. I'll see you tomorrow, I'm sure.
See you tomorrow, Sheriff. Bye.
Hey, thanks for coming with me tonight. Or you think I got the guy all wrong? I guess you just gotta break that surface. That weird, rock-obsessed surface. Well, I'm ahead. See you later.
You're
as
here
poor
to
as
say
poor
I
can
can
be.
serve water every
Now
day.
that's what I call prudence.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
you came. Pablo said he's ill today, and Heidi's wrapped up with work, as usual. You've got the fireworks. Well, we're the only ones, but we might as well enjoy the show. Why don't we set them up? It would have been nice to have the whole group together, though. They're a little unpredictable sometimes. It's kind of typical. They're basically one mind. Well, they're like siblings. They've been friends since they were little. But it's not like me and Arvio. We don't quite joke around as much. You know, I was hesitant to even come and watch the fireworks, but I just thought it would be fun for us all to get together. I can't help but feel something like this is just a bit of a waste of time. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say that. I forgot today is your special celebration. Sorry. I spoke without thinking. I didn't offend you, did I? That's good. You know, when I was little, I watched the fireworks in Sandrock. I don't really remember it very well, though. But you're right. Sometimes, when I look at the moon, I think of my parents so far away, that we're all looking at the same moon in the same sky. I wish there was a passage through our eyes to transport us there in a moment's notice. No need to worry about money, no need to worry about time. But, look at me, going on. Sorry, I don't know what's come over me. Perhaps it's these beautiful lights, and you here. Oh, okay, I take it back. It's beautiful. You really did an amazing job. These are stunning. Simply magnificent. Look. Though I do wish Pablo and Heidi could make it. You know, I always thought fireworks were superficial. But actually, perhaps I'm the one that's shallow. It's okay to enjoy moments like these. Maybe you're right. I think I need to stop judging things so quickly. Perhaps being open to new experiences would be good for me. Well, looks like the sky has cleared up. I suppose that's the end of the show. I really didn't expect tonight to be so amazing. But it's getting late. Let's go back and rest.
you.